A supporter of former juvenile court judge Tracie Hunter says she's only been in jail for 2 days and already she is hearing that she could be reported for a probation violation. Hunter apparently refused to sign papers saying that she'd pay court costs. Angela Ingram joins us from the Hamilton County Jail with why Hunter's supporters say asking her to sign was unreasonable. Angela.
Well, Cammie, Bishop Bobby Hilton is a longtime supporter of Tracie Hunter. He came here last night to visit her. He says that she told him that she was asked to sign these papers, but there was a blank where the court cost amount was. And when she asked how much it would be, it was in the millions. So she simply refused to sign the papers.
Tracie Hunter, she's had due process. No. You may not call it that.
Attorney and talk show host Bill Cunningham butting heads with Bishop Bobby Hilton over the Tracie Hunter case.
But I'm telling you now, she got due process and she lost. Bill? And because she's lost, you're using race as an excuse for criminal behavior.
Hilton has been a longtime Hunter supporter. He says yesterday he visited her at the jail.
A probation supervisor came in for her to sign a document, and part of that document said that she would pay the cost of these proceedings. Blank, she told me that the line where it said she had to pay for proceedings was left blank, but she did ask the person, well, what is this amount? And that person said millions.
Hilton says Hunter refused to sign and that the probation supervisor then told Hunter her refusal would be a probation violation.
And she'd be sent to the penitentiary.
As in state prison as opposed to the county jail, and with even more time to serve.
I do not know, except but by the grace of God, that she is even surviving this.
Rodney Harris has practiced criminal law for 22 years. He says Hunter would still be entitled to due process.
Well, first, what the judge will do is find if there's probable cause that a violation has been committed. Then after they find or determine if there's probable cause, if probable cause is found, then there'll be a hearing to show if the state, or to give the state or the probation department an opportunity to prove that that violation actually occurred and so forth.
Harris also says in his experience, most violations rise to a higher level of seriousness than simply refusing to sign for an undisclosed amount.
A lot of times what you have is more serious violations, whether they picked up new crimes while on community control.
And Harris says that judges will oftentimes look at the seriousness of an offense or probation violation. And he says oftentimes a defendant will simply be admonished and then be put back on probation. Reporting live from the Hamilton County Jail, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News. Cammie, back to you.
All right, Angela, thank you. Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters had asked Governor Mike DeWine to consider commuting Hunter's sentence to probation. Hunter, though, has to make that request herself to start the process. DeWine's office says as of this afternoon, that request had not been sent.